He tried absorbing the fire burning inside the house with the ability of the dimensional space. Its success in absorbing the fire without getting hurt gave him satisfaction. Then he tried to release the fire like a cannon, feeling the extraordinary sensation that Zangie's mind continues to develop, considering the possibility of absorbing living beings into his body. Dimensional space. He is increasingly convinced that his power has great potential. Zangie found a resident of the Legion building who was on guard and made him a guinea pig. He threw a stick wood and challenged the man to beat him with the promise of bread as a reward. Even though he was suspicious of the man, tries to hit Z for food. Z uses her dimensional space powers and manages to absorb the man into her dimensions. Although the process was slow, once the man was fully inside, he was trapped and appeared frozen like dead objects. Zangie checked and found no heartbeat or breathing. He realized that time and space, the dimensions, run differently and living things do not die immediately, although they can become mentally damaged if they are there for too long. Took out the man who was still alive and scared and claimed to feel like he was going to die. Zangie assured him that it was just a fantasy to test further. Zangie cut the man's finger and saw that the finger remained intact in the Zangie dimension, watching the man who looked happy despite losing a few fingers. The man felt he could eat well from the experiment. Zangie concluded that objects could be thrown out of the dimensional space while living beings are absorbed slowly. Fire can be absorbed and projected accordingly. With this information, Zangie is sure he can defeat Wangsun. After that, Zangie called Suha, who begged to be given the promised antidote because the poison in his body was getting worse. Zangie realized that even though Suha was eating well, her appearance was deteriorating due to the fake injections she was given. Zangie gave him a temporary antidote to relieve his symptoms, which only lasted until surgery to attack Wang Simon safe house started. Suha thanked and immediately contacted Wang Simon to arrange a meeting. Zangie prepares to go complete the mission and tells Yokier that he will go. Yokier confused because the problems in their environment have been resolved, but Zangie promised to explain later, leaving food supplies for the Yokier and Pamanu and convincing the Yokier that he is the biggest threat out there. Zangie then kisses Yokier to calm him down before music. Go. Zangie start his mission to Banki with Suha following in.